So the first one was straight up just Link saving the princess, right? From Ganon. From the Ganon beast thing. Captain Squeaky. I'm so glad you got your t-shirts. Thank you so much for those photos. Okay. You guys talking about how old you are? Okay. Legend of Zelda. Where's my pencil? Let me see here. Do. All right. And get my keyboard out of the way so I can draw more effectively. Goruku, we are listening to the Rogue Legacy soundtrack. Sorry guys, I'll look at chat in a sec. I'm all over the place. Outsourcing wallets to China. Yeah, to Mr. Ding Dong. In the first game, it was pretty much just like a sword with a gold hilt and whatever, right? It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like the Master Sword or anything. Was it? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played that game. Shorten that foot a bit there. ACOG, the easiest way to refill the lead in your pencil is... okay, if you have something like this... So here's a piece of lead in my pencil. So what I would do, so I press the back to feed it forward, right? I'm going to depress that, I'm going to keep that down, and very carefully, you should be able to push, well I just broke this one, but you should be able to push this piece of lead right in there. Actually, sorry, don't, is the right thing to do not depress it? No, you should depress it. But yeah, there you go. Faux show? Is it faux show? How's it going? Let me see if... Yeah, or you could do that way. Sealed Paladin. You should be able to get the lead back in though. Yeah, usually you take off the back. But that was the easiest way for me. The most universal, because I know some of them you can't take off the backs, right? So... Okay. Let me see. Let me see, that's gonna go across like that. Hey, Smelter Wedge, how's it going? Yeah, that Bloodborne shirt. You like it? It's made by it's designed by Canon Breed, the same guy who did all the little animated GIFs on my channel. Frank Durpin, thank you for that follow. You're back with food. Nice. What did you get to eat? Alright. Okay, let me get all set up here. I'm going to grab my brush again. And my ink. We're actually going to add some ink to this. What do I think about Ty's recent painting? I really love it. The Remy one is amazing. It's fantastic. Hey Nexus. I would love a kitten. Is she really? Okay, yeah. Give her here. Oh. Does the stream want kitten? Yeah, there's a kitten. How's it going, Nexus Rights? But yeah, I really love Ty's painting of Remy. It's absolutely incredible. Link is fighting Ganon. So the beast form of Ganon. That should be enough ink. I'm doing great. Just moved. Kitten cam required at all times. Yeah, we could do one eventually. Alright. Now that I've covered myself in kitten fur, she wants to get away. You've been bad. You know that? That's why you're here. My lap is timeout. No? Aw, shit. Losing her! Okay. Goodbye, kitten. I guess timeout is over. Alright, let's do some drawing here. Let's start with this. So these drawings will be donation incentives, by the way. So if you donate during AGDE, which is Lobos's charity event, raising money for Child's Play, in less than a month, actually, you could potentially win this painting. There's also the Bomberman one. We're going to do a bunch more. Saturns! What's up? Good to see you. Oros, everything is going great. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh jeez, Rhubarb. No, we're not going to do any of that. Ah, cat hair. Cat hair everywhere. Let's make a human popsicle? What? A ballin' snowman cyclops? Nice. Hey, Iconoclast. How's it going? Your Praise the Sun kitty showed up, eh? Thank you so much for supporting that that January shirt. I appreciate that so much. You're incredible. Thank you so much. And it's good to see you. Oh, thank you, H. Burns. Thank you again for your support. An evil Furby? Yeah, maybe, eh? Whoa, so many messages. What the hell? Those tweets? Pizza. Go for pizza. Oh, pizza burger. Even better. Silly Kitty, thank you so much for that follow. No shirt form love. Oh dear. H. Burns, what are you doing? Pearly. Those emotes are so good.
Oh, for Future Man.
Yeah. What kind of stuff is going on at PAX East anyway? I haven't been paying attention to PAX East.
Everyone got the Twitch party right now.
There's a Twitch party.
They're all having a dance party.
Oh, damn it. We're missing a dance party? Shit. It does, chicken. Do you think you should see a doctor? Alright, bad joke. Thank you, Lady May. Yeah, PAX East is going on right now. And there's apparently a dance party that I'm missing out on. The most magical notepad. Hero, thank you so much for that follow. Oh yeah, Valve's VR thing. It looks pretty cool. I like the fact that they're kind of outsourcing it. They just want to standardize a lot of that stuff. So they're saying, here, take our technology for free and use it on your, you know, in your systems and stuff. I think that's a really smart idea. Because they get partnerships for that, right? Like they get partnered up with other games and other companies, and you know their name gets put on stuff, and it's a really smart move from a company standpoint. Too many cosplay chicks. Oh dear. If I ever go to PAX, yeah, maybe next year. I'm gonna see about next year. I think it'd be really cool to go. I'm currently trying to figure out a way for Lady May and I to go to the TwitchCon. So if any of you guys are thinking about going to TwitchCon, so are we. Oh dear. Where is TwitchCon being held? Good question. San Francisco. There we go. Lady May's on the ball. Which I've never been to. I've never been to San Francisco. Actually, my good friend Noreen is there right now. She was there for GDC, and then she's just been hanging out as well. But yeah, if you've been following me for a little while, you may have known Noreen from my stream. Actually, the Praise the Sun kitty, that T-shirt, that was designed by Noreen. Viking Caveman, I am drawing donation incentives for AGDE. In this case, I am drawing Link fighting Ganon from The Legend of Zelda, the first one. So this is my interpretation of Ganon in his beast form. Yeah. I don't know what else I had planned to say about this, but yeah. That's about it. Yeah, the plan is likely we're gonna just cross the border into the States and then fly a domestic flight. Or take a domestic flight, I should say. Don't be crossing the border. We're gonna cross the border, man. We're gonna do it. Uncommon Life, thank you for that follow. Could we H Burns? Sir Tiggs, thank you for that follow. Yeah, Maffy, do I stream daily? I try to stream 4 times a week. Usually Mondays. I try to do Sundays. And sporadically during the week. Usually in the evenings like today. I try to do Fridays as well, but when there are social functions that I need to go to, then obviously those take precedent. But yeah, so for instance, I'm going to try and stream on Sunday, and I'm definitely streaming on Monday next, so yeah. Alright, H Prince. I do have a social life. For instance, I mean, this, I don't know if this really counts, but I have, oh. So that's both of us? That's the price for both of us, eh?
After tax.
After tax. Alright. Lady May just gave me a quote for what it would cost us to get to San Francisco. Round trip. But yeah, Wednesdays I do axe throwing. I'm in a league And then, what else? And then I have other social commitments and stuff. People I need to see. And more often than not, it's actually not so much social things, but it's me needing to work on commissions and stuff. So I try and spend some time out of the week working on commissions. For instance, I have a bunch of commissions to do for Vadi Vidya, who does lore videos for Dark Souls, for the Souls series games and stuff, and stuff like that. So I've got some work ahead of me for him, and most recently, if you guys are familiar with Brandon or Ouroboros, I did some new emotes for him. We did his Oro Hug emote, and we did a few others. He's posted them online, so if you follow him on Twitter, you can see what the actual illustrations were. Elliptic Leaf, thank you so much for that follow. Yeah, this is Link. This is Link fighting Ganon. Yao Maffy, thank you so much for that follow. Female Nerd, thank you for the follow. Goat Waffles, thank you for the follow. Yeah, and in fact, sit-ups, depending on the kind of sit-ups you're doing, and your diet really counts more than anything else, but sit-ups can actually make you appear fatter. So I know there's people like Ryan Reynolds who does like 1,000 sit-ups a day, but in general, doing a ton of sit-ups will actually also make you fatter. Yeah? Is that what it is, H-Friends? Yeah, just like, honestly, just being active helps. Be active. Engage your core. You know, do exercises that engage your core. And you'll develop those ab muscles regardless. What if you sleepwalk? Goat waffles, a lot of training. A lot of training and years of practice. And drawing as frequently as possible, even today. Yeah, it's dedication and practice. That's what'll get you. That's what'll get you drawing well. And I don't know, compared to the people that I really love and respect in terms of artistic ability, I draw adequately. I wouldn't say I draw amazingly by any stretch. I'm still learning. There's still a lot to learn, and there's still a lot to improve upon. So... Is that right, chicken wings? He's so stupid. Oh dear. Is that how it works? Oh, sorry, yeah. I need to add table and untable to mine. Sorry guys, I'll add those. Retable. I don't have an uptime command actually. But if you want to know, I've been streaming for 12 hours. 12 hours, wow. 2 hours, 12 minutes. Jeez, I don't think I could last 12 hours. We're gonna try at some point. Not tonight. But one of these days, we're gonna try and do at least a 12-hour stream. I don't know if I could last 24 hours like Lady May did recently. I lack the stamina. 12 imaginary hours, that's right. Oh, probably, yeah, iconoclast. I'm not going to doubt the fact that there are people who've done that. Cool. Oh, you're probably getting a lot of mic sound there. Sorry about that. Let me switch the soundtrack over. We're gonna listen to some... we haven't listened to this in a while. I don't know if Antithesis is here, but this will probably make him happy. Oh, see, that's okay. If they're alternating, if it's two people that alternate, that's not as bad. But if that's what they choose to do with their time, then I guess that's okay. What kind of stuff do they stream? Those two brothers. Is it just random games? Like specific games? Yeah, this is near. You're welcome for the reminder. I knew you were lurking. Yeah, Lady May is playing... Well, it's not really... It's not really an official one, but yeah. Lady May is playing a Power Rangers themed RPG, I guess. Run by... It's basically like Dungeons and Dragons, but instead she's a Power Ranger. And the rules are a bit different and stuff, and the story is incredible. It's one that her good friend has written. And so he's running the campaign, basically. But they've been playing for a while now. Like it's not D&D. It's like it's called Big Eyes Small Mouth. I had a weird moment for a second there where I was thinking, oh man, I have to go to work tomorrow. But I don't. Because it's the weekend. And that made me happy. Sorry, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Not that I genuinely enjoy my job, but it's nice to be able to sleep in. No, I'm okay. I'm good with just going to my work. Alright. Get, How's this image turning out so far, guys? What do you think? Do you like it? You gonna go play some Xbox? What are you gonna play? On Xbox. Hey Grace, how's it going? Good to see you. Braun, thank you so much. Brawny Oak. Assassin's Creed, eh? Cool. I never really got into Assassin's Creed. I had lots of friends who were into it, but nah, they never really did it for me. Let's see, what am I doing here with this cape? Oh man, Panzer Dragoon? Yeah. Panzer Dragoon was a great game. Wasn't there a game that came out recently that was, like, supposed to be the spiritual successor to Panzer Dragoon? What the heck was that game called? Was it also called Panzer Dragoon? Am I crazy? Or Pythagatron, how's it going? Good to see you. What's up? How have your streams been going? I'm doing great. This is my first stream in a little while because I've been moving. JD the Weirdo, thank you so much for the follow. I agree, Pythagatron. I'm pretty jealous. I haven't actually, however, I haven't actually been paying attention to much of what's been going on at PAX East. Excuse me again. Crimson Dragon, I see. And was it any good? Hey, Creeper Guy. What is up? Check out that new shirt. That's the March shirt. We're doing, for those of you who don't know, we've been doing a monthly shirt. So it's a new shirt every month. And this month's is Bloodborne themed to celebrate the fact that Bloodborne comes out this month. So yeah. You like it, eh? I'm really happy with it. It's a design by a wonderful friend, incredibly talented, Canon Breed, and he's also the one who did all the animated GIFs you see scattered around. That Mimic there, the Sif, Oscar, and Solaire up there. Those are all made by him, and he's incredible. Buy it and send it to Man. I've actually never met Man. I've hung out in his chat, I've subbed to him and stuff, and actually my sub ran out. I might need to fix that soon. But yeah, we've never actually talked. And I'm curious if he knows about me or not. I guess my ego isn't so big that I would assume that he does, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't. But maybe one day, Man will notice me. And he'll come by and say hi. Terraria is pretty fun. I really like in terms of those games, I really liked Starbound. I played a shit ton of Starbound. Until the last time they did like one of those wipes, and I I kind of lost interest. Like, fuck, I have to do all that stuff all over again. So that's when I kind of stopped. Oh, and then my friend had broken the game. He'd done some dirty hacks, and I was like, okay, so basically you can make and do whatever you want in this game, even outside of the confines of the game, and it just kind of broke so many things that I was no longer interested in playing the game, unfortunately. I don't know. Oh, is that the big problem? Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. So it was a Kinect game, eh? Yeah. I'm not a big fan of motion controls. The input lag is too much. Like the same way if I ever play Mario Kart or something like that, I will never use like the Wiimote as a thing to... I would never use that. I know I have friends that are comfortable with that and use that. Lady May, the last time we played Mario Kart, Mario Kart, the newest one is at 6. She used the controller in that way. Like, why would you do that? I didn't actually say anything, but I just kind of found it weird. I guess I'm just not a fan of like the inaccuracy or the input lag that comes from using a controller in that way. Yeah, I think so. If it was controller only, for sure. All those people who were itching for another Panzer Dragoon like myself, I think that's why I didn't buy it. It was just kind of like, oh, wait, what? No, thanks. But also Kinect, I don't own an Xbox. So that probably was another hurdle. In my purchasing that game. Was it Kinect only? Because that's really unfortunate. Devil May Cry with Kinect? No thanks. Let's get serious now, Nexus. Come on. But yeah, I would have played the shit out of that game if it came out on a controller-based thing. Did I just make this? Hold on. Let me see what I did wrong there. I see what I did wrong. Shit. Alright, maybe we can fix that. I think it would suck incredibly if they made Devil May Cry with motion controls. So we're going to try and play that off as a weird thing going on in the staff. I don't know if that translates properly. Shit. Guys, we dropped the ball. Or the trident or whatever the hell this thing is. Whoop. There we go. Man, I'm spending a lot of time on this drawing. Just realized how much time I've spent just on this drawing alone. Master Viking, hey, how's it going? How are you guys doing? I don't know if I asked, what do you guys have planned for the weekend? All of you. Doing anything exciting? Did I actually change it to work out? I don't know. Does it work? Yeah, people ask sometimes like, oh, how do you not make mistakes while you're doing this? There's your answer is I do make mistakes, so I just try and hide them. Karis Crusher. Nothing, eh? Hey, that's alright. Nothing is great. I wish I had nothing to do this weekend. That would be amazing. If only I too could be doing nothing this weekend. But unfortunately, I have a ton of stuff to do this weekend. So... You are watching the stream. It's true. Excited for the new Zelda? Yeah. I think it's pretty interesting. It looks interesting. We'll see how much of those demos translates to real gameplay. But it looks pretty good. Visually, anyway. It absolutely looks stunning. So we'll see. Stunning. Man, my VP uses stunning all the time in funny ways. She calls everything stunning. Like, do you guys find there are like words that you just repeatedly use all the time, and it's like you can't, you don't know why, and there's better words to be used, but it's just like you always end up using that one word? Fabled Grim, thank you so much for that follow. But yeah, for me, I feel like there's a bunch of words that I kind of, without even thinking, I end up saying a lot. Basically, I say basically a lot, yeah. Power of Ace, thank you so much for that follow. Yeah, I'd say, you know, the thing about Nintendo that they do really well is not so much graphics, but gameplay. I find where Nintendo excels is in creating really engaging and really enjoyable gameplay. I think that's their strong suit. That's where they really shine. And I'm okay with them sticking with that. Like, for instance, I mean, I'm super engaged with the and like enamored with the Zelda game. What is it? Link Between Worlds. I haven't finished it yet, but it looks amazing. It like, and again, it's just technically just a 2D-ish game, like 3D graphics, but from a 2D perspective. But it's fantastic, and it doesn't need, you know, like wow graphics to make it look great, right? Like, it doesn't need those graphics that just pop off the, you know, the screen. It's functional, and I think it serves the gameplay more than anything, right? And that's always been a Zelda thing too, is you know, those games always favored gameplay over story or over anything else, which is why you end up with such convoluted storylines, is because they were never interested in telling a cohesive story until you know, until fans started to really kind of dissect and demand it. Yeah. Oh yes, I can make that thicker. Baldur's Gate, yeah. Oh, Baldur's Gate. The original Baldur's Gate was so good. Excuse me. Actually, I'm going to enhance the outline of Link completely, just all around. We want to make sure he sticks out from Ganon. That's what I'm hoping too. Are you also, Master Viking, are you also interested in things like Pillars of Eternity, that Kickstarter thing, or the, what was the other one? Torment? Did you ever play Torment? Planescape Torment? Torment was such a good game. Like, that was CRPG done well. But yeah, that's a game I'm very much looking forward to. Pokemon Snap 2. I never played Pokemon Snap. I actually, you know what? I never owned a 64, so. Or was it on the game? Anyhow, I never owned that either. Whatever it was on, I didn't own it, so I never played it. Like, Nintendo-wise, I owned an NES, an SNES, a Game Boy, and then a DS, and then most recently the 3DS, and I bought Lady May the Wii U for Christmas. So technically we own the yeah, I guess I also own a Wii U, or have access to a Wii U. So yeah. N64? Okay, yeah. I don't know. I bought it for Lady May because she really wanted it. And also because of Bayonetta. Because Bayonetta 2, holy crap. That game. Yeah, it's just fun. Like, it's not even the fact that the visuals are insane and the boss, like the boss design is crazy. It's like, it's just a really fun game. Like, that's an example of what I think is a game that accomplished both, decent visuals and super crazy gameplay. Yeah, Baldur's Gate was one of those games that just captivated me when I was younger. It was an amazing game. It still is. So should I borrow my friend's copy of Nier and play Nier? I've never played it. Just thinking about that now. Xenoblade, yeah, Xenoblade. I never got into all like the Chronicles and stuff, like stuff like that, but the original Xenoblade was amazing. Skate 4. The last skating game I played was one of the Tony Hawk games, and I think it was like one of the ones that came out on the PS on the first PlayStation game, first PlayStation console. I think that was the last skateboarding game I played. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is fantastic. I need to finish Fire Emblem Awakening actually. I don't have time. I have no time for any games. It's terrible. Oh. Your neighbors, not your own? Come on, if you're not really willing to sacrifice something of your own, then you're never going to get it. Nutty's Maximus. I like it. That's another thing that will never happen is a PC port of Bloodborne. Unfortunately. As much as that is a game that I would prefer to play on the PC, and be able to just bump those graphics up, we won't be able to. It's simply not going to happen. And this time I'm pretty sure any amount of, you know, internet polls and whatever are not going to cut it. Hey, Formal Walnut, how's it going? What are you up to this weekend? I'm kind of asking everyone. I guess we can hope, but I'm pretty sure, like, the same reason there's no Demon's Souls port is the reason there is no Matt Perry, thank you so much for the follow there, that there is no chance of us getting a Bloodborne one is because of Sony. It's because it's Sony, right? Like Dark Souls, it had a chance because it was owned by Namco Bandai. But because this one is being published not by Namco Bandai but by Sony, we're kind of SOL there. Neo-Caspian, hey! El Paso, eh? That's nice. I need to go more places. I need to travel more. I think that's just the bottom line. I need to travel more. We'll ride in the streets. Yeah, that'll do it. But yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm like 99.8% sure we are never going to see a Bloodborne port. Bloodborne port to PC specifically. That's a possibility, Hollow. But if they're looking at that possibility, then we also have to accept the possibility that it could also come to Xbox, and I'm pretty sure that's never going to happen, right? sorry, cat hair. I don't know. I'm just really skeptical, I guess. A very specific number. Is that 0.2% of like, okay, maybe Sony will allow them to branch out, but it's unlikely. And I mean, games have been retroactively ported over for a while, right? Like, that's why I think, like, given that, even though there's been demand for years, given that you know, a Demon's Souls port hasn't occurred, I think that's telling. Right, their stance on the matter in terms of that. And to be honest, I don't think Sony and I don't think From Software views the PC market as that much of a success. I mean, look at the way they're handling Sin's Scholar of the First Sin. Like, they're not even acknowledging the fact that the PC is actually capable of upgrading without the use of a repurchase, right? They're just immediately saying, oh, well, if you want this, you got to pay for it again. And I can understand from another standpoint of like, well, how do we treat the console people fairly if, you know, if PC users can just upgrade for free or for a lowered price or something like that, which I really hope they do, which they haven't yet, and I don't think they will. They haven't announced anything like that, and I don't think it will happen, but we'll see. But I just feel like there's a lot of factors here that that are pointing to no, it's not going to happen. True. I don't know. I'm gonna duck out of the that conversation in lieu of the fact that I don't feel like I'm as informed as I should be. But my feeling, just going by my gut feeling, I don't see it happening. Right? As much as I want it to, like, PC is my main platform. Like, I've always been a PC gamer first and foremost. So, so for me, yeah, it's something I would like, but I'm weary to even be hopeful about it. Or wary, rather. I should pronounce that the right way. I don't know, it sold me on the console. I bought Bloodborne. Sorry, I bought a PS4 for Bloodborne. To my knowledge, Iron Imp did the same. There's very little else that like maybe Uncharted 4. Excuse me. Maybe Uncharted 4. I don't know. But in actuality, I feel like there's very little that's selling me on the PS4 otherwise? Like, that's the game that sold me on it, right? Yeah, who knows? I don't know. It's always tough. Like, it's a tough call, right? Like, because as a studio, what are you gonna do? You're gonna lock out a third of your, or 2/3 of the potential market, because of exclusivity. And if so, like you said, you better be getting a very good deal for it, right? And we're not privy to that information, so we can only guess. Alright, I am going to wash this brush, and then we're going to ink this. I will be right back, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Alright, I'm back. The hog looks sick. How's it going, Carabero? So, I'm gonna let this dry just a little bit longer, and then we're going to erase everything and do some painting. And actually, I'm gonna do this almost a little monochromatic. I'm gonna try and keep it as close to how, like how it looks in the on the NES. So that's like Ganon pretty much having two colors, and Link having two colors, green and brown. Thank you, Ezo Brothers. But I definitely want to create sort of a contrast in color, so that we can really separate Ganon from Link. I think that's the important thing with this image, is creating that separation and maintaining that separation. So once this is dry, which it almost is, I feel like there's only a few spots that might still be, there's literally cat hair everywhere, that are still a bit wet or not fully dry yet. So I'm going to leave that alone for just a little bit longer. Let me just see something here. 1 second. Wii U exclusive for Bloodborne 2. Skeleton wheel. With the wheel skeleton guys? Yeah, of course I have. Yeah, I drew them a long time ago. And Garuku, it's on a t-shirt. You can purchase my wheel skeleton. Where the heck? Hold on, let's find it. Let's find that wheel skeleton. He's in here. Or is he? No, he's not in here. Never mind. The wheel skeleton isn't in here, but these guys are. But, anyhow, I have a wheel skeleton t-shirt. If you're interested in that. Yeah, I do too. I like when they just make new, like, I don't like iterations like that. I'd prefer they just create something new. That mimic is hopefully going on a t-shirt soon. If we're lucky. Nato Vision, thank you so much for that follow. Or is that NATO Vision? I hurt my finger somehow, and I'm trying to figure out how I managed to do that. How? It's a damn sexy mimic. All right, let's erase things. Also, I've barely drank my bourbon, so I'm going to have some more. Cheers, guys. Oop, I'm going to turn off the mic so I can drink this properly. 1 second. There was a Ceaseless Discharge death metal shirt? Alright, you gotta find that. Keep looking, man. I need to see that. In the meantime, I'm going to erase this. So this soon-to-be painting, like the Bomberman one that we did earlier in the stream, is going to be hopefully available as a donations incentive for AGDE, which is a speedrunning charity event hosted by Lobos Jr., hosted and created by Lobos Jr. And Lady May and I will be flying down to Texas to hang out with Lobos and Fieldy and the rest of the speedrunners and stuff at it's on like a ranch or something, but it looks amazing. Anyhow, it's gonna be great. What did oh man, that looks so good. That t-shirt looks amazing. These are pretty good. Who's online right now? Just kind of taking a peek at who's out there right now. There's Brandon, there's Mel, Warwich, Sen, Susan Moonshadow. Alright. Anyhow. Hey, is that Good Mania? How's it going? I am doing some donation incentive artwork for AGDE. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to try and keep this slightly monochromatic or close to it. So if you look at this and you say, wow, that's not the color I expected the hog to be, for instance, the Ganon is actually going to be this bluish color. That's mainly because of, that's due in part to the fact that that's the color he is in the NES game. And I want to stay true to that, so I'm going to give him two colors. He's going to have blue, and he's going to have a red. Link is going to have a brown and a green. So we'll start out here. And I guess a white. They'll both have a bit of a whitish tone as well. The skull girdle, yeah. Thank you. I worked hard to put it there. Thank you for noticing. I might cheat a little and add some extra colors now that I'm thinking about it. But for the most part, we're going to keep them singular tone. That's correct, yes. This is Blue Demon Swine Ganondorf. The sexy horse emote. Yeah, that's definitely an Ella Jazz emote. Ella's emotes are so good. Actually, I need to sub to Ella. I haven't. I keep meaning to, and I never get around to it. Because I want to do it when he's live. I don't know, because I'm an attention whore, I guess. But I never managed to do it when he is. So. Really? Ganon, do you want to post some links? I'd love to see some of your stuff. And maybe you have before, and I'm sorry if I've forgotten. But I'd love to see some. You're only sub to Lobos? For the longest time, Lobos was my only sub for a good long time, and then I started to branch out from Lobos, and I found so many other wonderful streamers as well, who are equally as inspiring and hardworking as Lobos, and they've also been nothing but wonderful people, and the Twitch community is interesting. I've never met anyone as hardworking as the streamers that stream on Twitch. And like, if you stream as well, hats off to you, because I I have great respect for people who do this. And it's not like a welcome to the team thing or whatever, or like, oh yeah, we're part of the same kind of clique. It's literally just like, I understand now what's so grueling about this job and the amount of, work that comes with it, and the fact that some of these guys do it so often, like stream so often, and they work so hard for you guys. It's it's for the viewers, right? And I have so much respect for them for that. The amount of hard work they put in. And a lot of it goes unnoticed, right? Like, a lot of it seems so effortless. And so just, like, oh, how hard can it be? You just, to play games for a living, how easy and how awesome would that be? But there's so much more to it. And that's the part for me that just kind of completely inspires me and sells me on the whole, streaming thing. Is just like, yeah, like, think about how hard it is for these guys, and how much work they put in, and how many hours they put in. Like, Witwix as well. Witwix is another wonderful streamer who works so incredibly hard. And I mean, he's got the numbers to show for it, right? Like, you look at his numbers and you're just like, holy crap. And it's because he's worked for them, right? He's put in the time, he's put in the effort, and he's gotten those numbers. That kind of a following, and it's incredible to see, and it's super inspiring. And everyone I've met, every streamer I've met, every streamer I've talked to, has been such a beautiful, wonderful person, and so supportive. Like, again, like the Twitch community has been one of the most enlightening and beautiful experiences I've ever encountered is being a part of this community. Yeah, okay. Pretty much, yeah. That's the right way to look at it. Hollow. Yeah, because if this is something you want to do, you're not playing games for a living. You're being an entertainer, right? You are interacting with chat. You are, you're selling yourself, right? You're the product in this case, and it's, it's in some cases it's a tough sell. Right? How do you sell yourself to people in that way? And how do you make it continue to be rewarding for yourself too, right? Like for me, I think I have a bit of an excuse. My excuse is my aim is to improve my drawing ability, and using this platform as a motivating factor, right? The fact that I'm obligated to draw